Okay, now I'm going to show you the products that I use to tone, moisturize, and protect my skin from the sun. So for toning, and I will say I don't use a toner all the time. It's weird. I go through phases. I go through these phases where there are days where I just want to apply every single product under the sun to my face. And then I go through phases where all I want to do is wash my face, apply moisturizer, and that's it. So, I don't know. I'm kind of weird. But anyways, the toner that I use, when I use a toner, is this Estee Lauder Soft Clean Silky Hydrating Lotion. This is a toner for people with dry, mature skin. I obviously don't have dry skin, and I don't have mature skin yet, I guess. But I still like using it because it's very gentle. I will never, ever, ever purchase a toner that has alcohol. And I will never, ever, ever purchase a toner that has any type of acne medication because those toners are drying. With the toner, all you really want to do is restore the pH balance that you kind of disrupted by washing your face. And if you don't use a cleansing oil, if you don't use like a facial brush like this one, then you can also use a toner to remove any extra makeup or any extra dirt that's left over on your face. And then for moisturizing, I was using this sun cream from NC Fusion with active Manuka honey. Looks like this. I was using this in the winter. This is a super, super rich, creamy moisturizer. Just kind of looks like that. And I think people with oily skin will not like this, because it's very, very rich. It did an amazing job at moisturizing my skin during the winter, but I definitely won't be using it in the summer or even now that it's spring. But I'm still actually using this. I like using this one like under my eye because it's just such a rich, creamy formula that I think it's perfect for keeping my under eye area like well moisturized. I don't use that one on my face anymore, the one that I'm using, and I absolutely love it. And it's kind of crazy because it's a drugstore moisturizer, and I don't know, I have to admit, I was kind of a snob when it came to drugstore skincare. But I absolutely fell in love with this moisturizer. And it's the Eucerin Everyday Protection Face Lotion with an SPF of 30. I bought this at Walmart for like, I don't know, maybe $8. I don't think it costs more than 10, which I was like, oh my gosh, because I was used to buying these like expensive moisturizers, and this one was only $8, and I absolutely love it. This is, oh my gosh, love this thing. It's really, I have oily skin again. This one is really, really light, but it's light and non-greasy, non-oily, but it does an amazing job at moisturizing the skin. It's kind of funny. One of my coworkers, like I said, I was using this sun cream during the winter, and one of my coworkers, he would always like tell me and bug me like, "Why is your face so oily? Why is your face so oily?" And I was like, leave me alone, you know. And then when I switched over to this one, the first day I used this one and I went to work, he was like, "Your face isn't oily anymore." And I was like, thanks. I was like, I switched my moisturizer. But yeah, love this one. This is a really good one to check out if you have oily skin. You can find it at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, any drugstore. I'm sure you can find it. It's under $10 and it's amazing. At least it's amazing for me. I don't know. Super excited about that one. And then for sunscreen, the sunscreen that I use is this Ensulizole Natural Skincare, and I purchased this one online. This one was a little bit pricey. It's, how much is it? $28.95 plus shipping. It's full of all natural ingredients. And it has an SPF, sun protection factor, of 30. And it has the PA with 3 pluses. And I forgot what PA stands for, but I know like the more pluses, the better. And I think like 3 plus signs is like the highest level of protection. With an SPF of 30, it blocks off like 97% of the UVB rays, and the UVB rays are what cause like the tanning and burning of the skin. And with the PA and the 3 plus signs, it has a high protection against the UVA rays, which are what cause like the aging, wrinkling and like the breakage of the collagen of the skin. So breakage of the collagen of the skin. Is that what I said? Oh gosh. Anyways. I will say that English is my second language, so excuse me if I say some kind of weird things. But anyways, I really like this sunscreen. It's like I said, it's all natural. It is again, I think people with oily skin may not like this, even though it says that it's like non-greasy, non-oily. I do find it to be a little bit on the heavy side. But for me, this is a natural sunscreen, and I will never use a chemical sunscreen. The natural sunscreens are those sunscreens that contain titanium dioxide and zinc oxide. If they contain like those really long names ending in like Oxyon or I don't know. If it just contains a really long name, it's most likely a chemical sunscreen, and I like to stay away from those. Although those chemical sunscreens are the ones that are going to like absorb really well into the skin. They're not going to be oily. They're not going to leave a whitish cast on the skin. I think most people gravitate towards the chemical sunscreens because of those reasons. But I think the natural sunscreens are a lot better, even though they do tend to be oily and they can leave the whitish cast on the skin. I just still prefer to use a natural sunscreen. So that's what I use. So yeah, those are the products that I use to moisturize, tone, and protect my skin. If you have any questions about any of them, let me know, and I will see you in part 3 of this video, where I'm going to show you some of the exfoliating and skincare extras that I use. So see you soon. Bye!